Well, hi all, Aid from richbike.com here, and amongst this beautiful surrounding in the barley fields in Alton we have the Ducati Multistrada S. Look at the size of that thing. It's quite a big and daunting bike. Would you believe it? It's the first time I've ever been in a Multistrada. It is in fact Ducati's biggest selling bike. I asked this to the salesman a bit earlier and I was surprised that the answer was the Multistrada. I shouldn't be surprised, after all you see a hell of a lot of them on the road, but for some reason I thought it might be the Scrambler, being such an iconic looking bike and reasonably successful. No mistake in the front of it, is it? When you see it, you do see it a lot in your mirror, going past your motorways. Probably the bike of choice for a lot of couriers and long distance travellers. Look at that. It's a beast. Now, put it in the seat that's bloody comfortable, bloody massive. You get a really fat arse on that one, no problem whatsoever. There you go, Ducati Multistrada 1260S. Huge great front brakes. Stock exhaust. The only thing not standard on this bike is the sat-nav bracket. That comes with keyless ignition. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that, because it's one more thing to bloody lose while you're out biking. So I'm putting it in my pocket and make damn sure that I do the zip up, which is easier said than done. Bloody hell, when you've got flipping gloves on. Right, there you go. Right, okay, so now to turn it on, you press the on button for the screen. There you go, wishy washy woogie, bish bash bosh, cool, those are lights. There you go, full colour screen. There's a lot going on that screen, good grief. So you've got the traditional rev counter, bottom left to top right, gear indicator on the right, speedo in the middle as usual. Now it tells you what mode you're in. This is in sport and I'll leave it there. Once you're in it, it starts on that one again. Trip. Christ, I'm struggling to read some of the small stuff. 50.4 miles per gallon. Oh, that's an average, that's very good. Trip time. Also shows you the mode, fuel gauge, total miles. Engine temperature, I'm assuming that's engine temperature, 51 degrees. I know it's bloody hot, but it's not that hot. A little helmet below that shows you the status of the bike, as in who's riding it. You can change that to pillion, and two helmets comes up, and that adjusts it for you. Of course, it's got the skyhook suspension, which means that it adjusts on the fly, and it helps with the compression of the suspension with stopping and accelerating, so it doesn't go down too much, it becomes too bouncy. Interesting to see what that's like. We'll take it on some twisties and we'll take it on the dual carriageway and see what that's like. So I'll work out just this screen. There you go, a little bit there. Okay, goes up quite high. I have it in its highest setting, as I probably would if I was riding it and I knew I was going to hit a motorway. Okay then, right, let's get on this. Now it actually sounds pretty damn good. Just press the start button to start it. You hear that exhaust, sounds pretty impressive. Good grief. That's actually louder than the Monster 1200 I took out. Right. Now even I can turn around this circle. He says. Just don't panic, Aid, don't panic. I'll tell you what though. Oh, blimey. So standing on the bike, I'm on tiptoes, just about a nestle on the balls of my feet. So my heel's looking down, you know, a good few inches above the ground. So it's fairly tall as you'd expect. I'd say similarly tall to the BMW S1000 XR. I now got a right left turn, but I'm much better at that. As you all know by now, those who watch the channel. It does feel unwieldy, possibly the unwieldiest bike that I've come across yet at slow speeds. It almost seems to want to turn more on you. Looks like its bike's suddenly going to drop. Not sure the specific reason for that, but it must be something to do with the laws of physics. Not a huge problem. Other than that, the seat, as you'd expect, is really comfy. Different positions you can sit your arse to. Right, let's go down A31, shall we? Speed action. I say it's in the sport mode, so we'll get the very most out of it. Funny enough, it looks like it's got speakers, but obviously hasn't. I'm not sure of the validity of a stereo system on a motorbike. I mean, I had good fun on the huge great Cruiser Victory I took out, that big system. That was a bit of a bloody laugh, but other than that, for touring, I think these days you just use your Bluetooth for your headset. At least if the missus on the back, you can drown her out with the music. Right, obviously got a quick shifter up and down, and that's a little bit smoother than the Monsters. Okay, let's have a look go. Good griefus. Golden Bennett. I wasn't expecting to fly quite that fast. Put in and gather my breath. I didn't actually feel it was getting that fast, didn't feel that dynamic, didn't accelerate with brutal force, but that's probably because I've just come off a naked 200 Monster, and this has got the big screen at the front. However, I then looked down at the clock, and it wasn't funny. Oh dear. Yeah, the screen is very clear when you look at the gear indicator, and the revs, and the speedo. But all the other little bits, you have to really look at them, which is a little bit dangerous when you're moving. Trying to keep your eyes on the road. Hunker down a bit. Oh, it's really good. Although you couldn't spend too long in that position, I suppose. Cool, yeah, hear that wind when you lift your head up. Down, up. So what I like about Ducatis, you've got a wonderfully clear indicator button. The chances of me pressing the horn by mistake are negligible. Unlike other bikes and reviews you've probably seen me take out. Oh dear, oh dear. It's a heavy bike. Back brake works okay. Front brake is very good. It really does pick up some speed. Typical Ducati, it's got a real burble to it. It gives the bike a lot of character. Tell you what, this seat is really comfy. It's not the thinnest of seats. My legs are splayed nicely around it. Unlike the Monster, your testicalis, I think that's Latin for testicles, do not sit on the tank, so you don't get those vibrations. Now some people will like that, some people won't. Quick shifting is very good, better than Monsters was, really slick. Downshift is similarly good. Of course, I keep forgetting that it has a quick shifter, like all the bikes I go on. So about 60% to 70% of the time I'm using the clutch. It's the pickup in 4th gear. Cool, what a noise. So let's try the twisty, shall we? Make short work of that car. Well, I can tell you what, well, I can tell you, for those who haven't been on it, that skyhook suspension really does do the trick. It is absolutely perfect for UK roads, which on the whole are bloody terrible. This takes all manner of bumps and undulations and doesn't upset the handling of the bike at all, which means that you ride this bike with supreme confidence. I imagine 2 up, there's probably not a better place to be for a pillion than on the Multistrada. All in all, pretty impressive. Now I've got a bit more used to it. It does seem to lighten up somewhat. Makes a terrific noise. It's got an incredible burst of speed, and it'll cover long distances in very quick fashion. I mean, good griefus, this bike can really shift. So overall, yeah, I can see why this has got such a big fan base. It's a very capable bike. I mean, actually, I'm not sure if it's got a competitor at the top end of the sports touring arena. XR, perhaps. Got the Super Adventure S and R on the KTMs. Got the top BMW GS's, which I've yet to go on, and I'll have to go on now to make a fair comparison. So obviously that sells in equally large numbers, possibly even more so. Interesting. But now I've been on this bike for a while, well, you can't fault the bike. There is no negative. If you're after a sports stroke touring bike or main touring bike, then this is brilliant. And on that note, I think I'll leave it there. This is Aid signing out. Take care, ride safe out there.